At this point, the only thing we have left to manipulate in the header is the look and feel of the navigation. So let's go ahead and do this using the tools that we've talked about in previous videos, namely Firebug in order to inspect the element and find a good selector, and then using Firebug to test out some new styles until we get something that we like, and then using CSS Injector to add the styles to the page. Okay, let's begin by inspecting this element here. I'm going to right-click on the Home tab and select Inspect Element. This highlights the item inside of this box and then shows us what styles are associated with it. Let's go ahead and begin experimenting by toggling off some of the styles that are associated with it. I'm going to click the circle cross here. When I did that, it changed the background of the home page, and it also changed the background of the tab, but it left the transparent background of the tab there. So it looks like if we look at the selectors here, that these are mentioning active trail, which says to me that maybe the reason why this is white is because it's an active trail. We're on the home page right now, and it's highlighted. And in our mockups, there's no indication that the current page should be highlighted in the navigation. So we want this background color to go away, but we also want to make sure that when it does go away, that what it leaves behind it is empty as well, that there's no background color or rounded edges. So let's go ahead and take a look at one of these other items that's not currently active. So I'm going to click on the Inspect Element button here and then hover over this item. Okay, and I'm going to click it. That highlights it here in the HTML on the left-hand side. Let's go ahead and take a look at these styles here. Okay, let's go ahead and begin by disabling this background here. All right, when I did that, it looks like it took the background away, at least for its default state. Now notice that when we hover over it, it turns white again, but this is a good first step. So we need to remove this background. And if we wanted to do that with a style, because we can't just turn off a style in our CSS file, what we can do is add a new style. I'm going to go ahead and add a new property to this selector for background color is none. Okay, so that should do the trick. Now, as I begin to make these CSS changes, I should keep track of what I'm doing. So I'm going to open up a document, and what we can do is begin to add our styles to this as we go. So we're working with the main menus links A selector here. So these are all of the anchor tags inside of a div that has the ID main menu links. Let's go ahead and copy this selector. We can click it, which will highlight the entire thing, and then we can copy it. Okay, and then in our document, let's go ahead and paste the selector, an opening bracket, and then a closing bracket. So let's go ahead and add background color none. Okay, so there's the first step.